Warning: the content of the video that you are about to watch pertains to the harvest of fur-bearing wildlife through the practice of ethical, sound wildlife management of modern-day trapping. If this bothers you, if it triggers you in any way, shape, or form, please leave this channel now. Hey trappers, Dale Billingsley here, Billingsley Brand Lures. Guys, we have got something lined up for y'all today. What I want to talk about is trapping these road culverts. And what I want to focus on is predators at these road culverts. I think you're going to like this one. Hopefully it's got some pretty good information in it for you. So let's get things set up here and we'll get rolling. All right, gang, so here we are. We're on a really nice open cow pasture. We've got this, you see these trees here in front of us. There's a swale, a ditch, coulee, whatever you might want to call it, whatever it is in your country, coming through here that, you know, I know coyotes cross right here a lot, so bobcats. Well, there's no trail coming up over the road, generally speaking. Now, sometimes some years there is, some years there isn't. Just depends on the weather as to how much water is coming through that ditch. On a dry year or dry fall, what you can do to increase your chances, increase your odds at these places, jam that culvert full of bait. And I don't care what it is. It can be locker scraps, it can be a dead deer, it can be, you know, beaver, muskrats, you know, whatever you have, fish. Shove that thing full of bait, okay? And then go back and find the trails where they're coming through and set them up, and I'm telling you guys, you will hammer the fur. Those of y'all like in Illinois and Texas and Nebraska that I know for a fact you can't trap the right of way, all you have to do then is get permission from the landowner and follow those trails back to where you're legal and set them up. Set them up on the private side of the fence. Then you're able to take that fur. And then a lot of times too, especially if it's a metal culvert, there's already holes in those things a lot of times. So it doesn't hurt anything to tie some sheep wool, tie some cotton balls, an old rag, whatever you might have, and go ahead and put a commercial lure down there as well, just to help increase volume of odor coming through there. Those culverts are like wind tunnels, guys. The wind blows through those things all the time, as long as they're not plugged up. As that wind is blowing through there, it's blowing that scent of that bait and lure down across there. You can't get a better draw than that. And if you start early in the season, now I'm not talking right now, I mean, so right now, you know, we are in the beginning of the season of suck. I think we're supposed to get up to 94 degrees here today. If you try baiting those up now, this time of the year, you're going to end up with a culvert full of maggots. So hold off until late September, early October, you know, within 10 days, 2 weeks before the season opens, and then start baiting them, okay? And as you're baiting them, I'm telling you, that trail is just going to get more and more distinct as those animals are using it. And guys, I'm telling you, it's a lot of work. There's no doubt about that, but what in trapping isn't? And if you really want to increase your odds, especially at picking up more fox, more coyotes, more bobcats at these places, and even more coon as far as that goes, and it kind of sounds, I mean, we'll know here in another, you know, few days when the sale up at Fur Harvesters happens, but it sounds like maybe this coon thing might be starting to turn around just a little bit. You know, you're just going to increase your animals here at per stop is what I'm saying, you know, and you know, load those trails up. Don't just put 1 or 2 traps in them. Load them up, because you're also going to pull in a bunch of skunks and possums, and you know how it is. You got to weed through the scrap fur to get to the good stuff. All right, guys, we're going to end this video here. I know it's kind of a short one, but there really isn't a whole lot to tell you. I mean, you just got to get out there and do it. I sure want to tell you, you know, that I appreciate every one of you who tune in and watch. And if you would please just hit that thumbs up for me. That's all I'm asking. Once again, this is Dale Billingsley with another one. Signing out.